Hey guys, this is Chance Williams. I hope y'all guys are having a wonderful day on this Sunday afternoon. Here in Georgia, it's just a little nippy outside. It's supposed to be in the high 70s today. Sweet, compared to the wind blowing and it feeling like it's 40 all day long for the last couple of days. But anyway, wanted to bring some news to you guys and show you guys a lot of different things that we're doing that everybody else seems to be making it look like it's just a breeze. So I've got this 66 GT actually behind me that we're installing the Coyote motor. Now a lot of you guys have been watching us or watching me and some of the videos and the things that I'm doing. We actually have it set up on the stand, actually on the jacks, the lift today. We've taken it off the rotisserie. We've got some things going on. I got a friend of mine in here that knows more about body work than I will ever comprehend. Number one, if I did it, you probably fall out of the damn floorboard going down the road. I promise you probably would, because I'm not that very good at all that crap. Very good at mechanical, but you know, it takes a little bit of both worlds to get a car like this back in the road. So, to show you guys some of the things that's got going on. If you look, we got the doors off of it. I've got basically still the same way as it was before, as the last video. If you look, I got the Coyote engine sitting over in here. We're mocking everything up, and the problem with it is housing this little booger right here, this 6-speed. This 6-speed transmission right here. That's what I want in there. It's a manual, guys. It's unbelievable. So if you look real close right here, I actually cut this big old chunk of metal, or actually aluminum, that was in here out to try to get this thing to fit without doing all the work that we're having to do right now to get this transmission to actually fit in this car. So right now, I'm gonna take this camera off the stand. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna look at who's hiding over in the little car. All right, here we go. Little Joe, what's up, man?
Not much.
All right, so do me a favor, explain to these folks what we're having to do here.
I have to cut the firewall and the floor out to give us a little more room for the bell housing on your transmission there, so that we mock everything up and give you everything that you absolutely need, and still get it going and still have a floor.
Yeah, this is more than I actually wanted. But you know, I really wanted a Coyote swap, and I wanted to do it, and I want to do it right, and it looks like we're going to get there one day. What do you think?
We'll make it work.
I hope so. But anyway, guys, if you'll look, we have hardly any room back here, and in between the engine and the training, when the transmission is actually bolted in, it actually hits the firewall right there. So actually what Joe's doing, Joe, if you mind if I raise this car up?
Go ahead.
Let's raise the car up and show these guys really what's going on underneath and what actually has to take place and transpire into this thing. As y'all can see, we got our rear end out of this thing right here. It's sitting over yonder on that table, and I'm actually going to have a Curry and rear end 373. I hadn't decided 373 or what. You want to bring that light on here, Joe, so we can really get a good view. So the thing that I wanted to bring to everybody's attention is there's a lot of folks throwing transmissions and stuff in there, and I can't really find a 6-speed that is actually installed in one of these. I don't even know if an automatic would actually fit, and the reason being, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure it's just as wide as this one right here. So I actually cut that chunk out. I'm actually going to make a plate for that so it'll cover it up and it'll give it a little more support. Now, if y'all look real close, we got like no room, and it's hitting right up at the edge of the firewall. So we pretty much got to cut that little booger out. We got to do some modifications to it. We got to get it opened up a little bit. And then we get to start installing and tack welding everything together, and welding and grinding and sealing and everything else. What do you think, Joe?
Get it done.
Get her done. All right, guys. Once we get a little bit further in this little booger, I will give you guys some heads up as to what's happening. So, right now, you know, we only have one day, one day a week? About one day every 2 weeks to work on this. There's nothing wrong with that. But I guess what I'm saying is, there's a lot of guys just throwing this stuff out there and saying, oh yeah, you could do that, you could do this, and yeah, it ain't a piece of dang gum cake, guys. All right, take care. Hey guys, this is Chance again. So look at here, some situations we run into, but we're gonna take care of. I'm gonna take this camera off here, and so I can show you guys what's up. So we actually have the transmission bolted in, and we got our firewall cut out actually, but we are I'm going to probably try to find the original Mustang that I took all this stuff out of. Once I get it where I can actually get my hands on it, I think it's still there at the salvage yard. I'm actually going to take and cut the floor pan out of it completely and try to get it located inside here, because we got, if not, it's going to take a lot of fabrication to do. And I think this that'd probably be the best thing. What do you think, Joe?
I think so.
Think that'd be the best thing. Y'all can see where we cut the floor pan out completely. We just made some took some angle iron and made some mounts out of it for the transmission. So, and I still got to do the clutch pedal, so maybe the floor pan, if I can get it or get my hands on one, and y'all can see how the engine sets in there. It sets really nice, looks really good too. And of course we have a long ways to go with this little project right here, but also the clutch pedals I've got to get installed on this thing. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to incorporate the steering column or not into the rack and pinion. So I do have rack and pinion steering on here, as y'all can see right there. So I got this front clip right, or not the clip, but the front suspension from TCI, Total Cost Involved. They're a pretty good company. Got the stuff together, shipped it out to me. I'm upgrading to that's four piston calipers. I'm actually going with the 6-piston calipers when time comes. I think I asked him for the 6-piston, but it ended up with a 4-piston. And of course the rear end we got to get done. But so far, not a bad progress for the day. We just know what we got to do now. All right,